In today's video, I wanted to share with you the 6 tools that I use for my postpartum fitness journey that has helped me lose 35 pounds and healing my diastasis recti. If you wanted to know, let's dive right in. Hello, my name is Becky Choi. I am your postpartum corrective exercise specialist. I help mama to heal their diastasis recti, get fit, get strong in their core, working on the pelvic floor, working on their back, posture, and this is what I do, my expertise to get you from here to here. Alright, now the 6 tools I wanted to share with you. The first one is the portion control containers. And what are they, you might be wondering? These are the containers that helped me to lose the weight through nutrition. So each container represents a different category of food. This is protein, this is fruits or vegetables, inside is healthy fats like oils, this is for carbs, and this is for healthy fats like avocados. Every day I will be using these containers to help me to measure out my food. Now, depending on your weight and depending on if you have weights to lose or no weights to lose, your plan will be different. I think I have to eat like 5 of these protein every day. 5 containers of red, 4 or 5, I can't remember now because it's been a long time since I used these containers. I don't use them anymore, but I did use them religiously for 1 to 2 years, I want to say, because I just wanted to get into the habits of using them, and they are very easy to do and sustainable. That's exactly how I teach my clients in my Tummy Warrior coaching program. So it's color coded, very pretty in color, and like I just love looking at them. And you will have to just plan it out. Okay, breakfast, I'm gonna eat 1 container of red, 1 container of yellow, 1 container of blue, let's say, and then I just need to plan out. And then if it fits, I eat it. If it fits, I eat it. Buy it on Amazon. They usually come with like a little booklet on telling you, okay, what food categories go into which container and what doesn't go in. And so this has really helped me to lose that 35 pounds through nutrition using these portion control containers. Now, the second tools that I use for my postpartum fitness journey is a ball, a bouncy children ball, or a squish animal. So you can use any round ball or like a round squishy animal that is kind of like you can squeeze on it, you can tighten it like with your hands or with your legs, because oftentimes when you're exercising in terms of healing your diastasis recti, oftentimes you'll be using some form of a ball to give you that extra pressure so you can hold on it and actually connect with your core. Because if I am just telling you to just engage your core, a lot of the time in the beginning when you're trying to do that, you're not going to feel too much. And if you have feedback, let's say a squishy ball that is telling you to squish on it with your leg, right, inner thigh of your leg, you will be able to activate your deeper core better, and you'll be able to mind-tail muscles connect better. So a lot of the time when you're doing a 90-90 breathing exercise, or when you're doing a, let's say, a bridge squeezing a ball, you will be able to just squeeze that ball, or this cute, lovely squishmallow ball, and you'll be able to squeeze it, and then you'll be able to feel a lot better with the connection. So that's definitely something I would do in order for you to find that muscles again. Now, the third tools that I use for my fitness journey is a massage gun. This is super helpful, especially to massage your hip flexors and your glutes muscles. Oftentimes, when we have tightness in our body, it's so hard for you to even stand with a good posture, activate your core correctly, because when you have a tight hip flexor, this is one of the most common example, is when you're lying on the floor to do an exercise, it's so hard for you to touch your lower back onto the floor. Because this is key. When you're not touching your lower back onto the floor, you're not able to use your core efficiently. You'll be only cheating it by the back muscles, because the back muscle is lifted off the floor because the hip flexor is just so tight, it's not allowing your back to touch the floor and relax. Whether it is using your hands to massage your hip flexor or using a massage gun for relaxing the hip flexor, it will really help you to maximize that core engagement, help you with your posture. You know how sometimes you're holding a baby for so long and finally you let go, like you're having a hard time letting go and extending your hand. It doesn't really want you to, because it's like this muscle is just locked up, like it's just like, oh, it's so tight, right? Like you have that feeling. And same thing for when you have a tight hip flexor. It's like you're standing for a really long time and then all of a sudden your back's starting to hurt, like, oh, if I can just like bend forward, right, I'll be feeling so much better with my hip flexor. Now, if you don't know where exactly the hip flexor is, this part is your hip flexor. It's actually a stabilizer, right? from your back of your spine all the way wrapping up to here. So if you're tight here, you'll be I just wanted to release that pressure. I will link those items that I'm talking about. If they are on Amazon, I will link it down below. But they have a lot of attachment here. They have the ball attachment that you often see from other guns. Because the gun that I used to use is the raw gun that my husband bought, and it's so big, so heavy, so noisy. I actually really don't like it. So then I switched to this. Just the size of my hand, I can just hold it like that. My favorite attachment is surprisingly not this one where they use it for the bum and the hip. It's actually this one and this one, the like the pressure pointer one. The reason for it is actually it glides really nicely, especially on clothes. It's so smooth, it glides so smoothly. I would just use the lightest degree, and then I just go on to this triangle area here. So much better than using my hand to like knitting on it. You could still do it, it works the same, but of course, if you have a tool or machines to help you with it, it's so much better than my fingers doing it myself. So yeah, massage gun, very, very helpful. Now the fourth tool that I would recommend you using is a resistant band, and it's the lightweight kind of resistant band. You see this is like so light, so thin. One of the reasons why I really like it is very travel friendly. I can bring it with me to anywhere, whether it is like a road trip, local trip, or like take it to the airplane. It doesn't add any weight to the luggage, or just go anywhere. Like these are just so discreet. I fold it and it's like this much, right? I can even fit it into my purse. And you can use these resistant band for a lot of different type of resistant training, resistant workouts. Again, similar to the ball idea where like, okay, you press onto it. This one, you wouldn't be able to press onto it, but you'll be able to open it, right? And then you'll be able to feel that connections with your core, right? You can do this to work on your obliques. You can hook this onto a doorknob and do a pull over exercises with the resistant band. And then also you can do this with your glutes. You know how we were massaging our glutes and hip flexor? You will want it to work on your glutes, so you have a nice bum. And when you have a nice bum, good activations with your glutes, you'll be able to use your core better because you're actually your hip flexor and everything is working with you. You can also just do a banded walk, like I pull it in and then I just kind of walk. Now there's different intensity to the band. Choose the one that would fit your whatever you are at that time. If you're feeling like, oh, that was quite easy and I can actually activate my core and do all of that, then you know what, you're pretty strong, you know, keep going up. So this is so light, love it, travel friendly. I would also use like doing a donkey kick with it. Great for your glute as well if you wanted to have that nice butt again. You know how sometimes we have that mum butt, it's like flat. Well, the reason for that is because you're clenching your glutes, right? It's because the hip flexor is so tight, it's acting as a bully, and like everything is just tight and weak there. That's why you kind of need to massage that right area. But in order for you to grow the butt, you need to do glutes exercise. If you can't go to the gym and lift weights, or you don't have dumbbells at home, then this is a good alternative. Now the fifth tool that I recommend for your postpartum fitness journey, probably you know this is coming, is a belly wrap. Yay! So I recommend this numerous times because it is the most helpful thing in terms of my belly. So you would wrap this around your waist. This is going to help you to recover so much quicker, and then adjust it so it's supporting your back. You're lifting from your pelvic floor. You are putting that pressure and snugness onto your abdomen, so it's helping you to close the gap together and also helping you to slim the waist. If you're interested, I'll link it in the link down below, and then you'll be able to see how I wear exactly, who is it good for, and why it is so good. Now the sixth tool I recommend for your postpartum fitness journey is a dry brush. So now you're losing weight, your diastasis recti is healing, you're noticing, oh okay, you know what, now I have a lot of stretch marks, lots of loose skin. So dry brushing is your best friend. Pair it up with oils. Most important thing, you cannot just dry brush it onto your skin. Won't be too good for you. But if you are doing it with oil, whether it is coconut oil or bio oil or oils that is for stretch marks, pair it up with it and brush it onto your belly. It will reduce the appearance. I used this like for 7 months. There was like a 7 months transformation journey with me using the dry brush. Take a look at it. It definitely helped with reducing the appearance of the stretch marks. The loose skin's definitely there. You can see it all over my picture, whenever you see the abdomen profile of mine, you see it. I guess it will still help a little bit, but don't expect that it will get rid of your like loose skin. It doesn't do that. You will have to do surgery to like get rid of the loose skin. But if you are concerned with the stretch marks and I wanted to just reduce the stretch marks, this is so helpful. Pairing up with oil and pairing up with taking collagen, so that it will stimulate that muscles for reproductions in your skin. Now the bonus tool I wanted to recommend, now I haven't completely tested out, I've been testing out for 2.5 months, but I think I would try using it more toward the beginning of my postpartum journey, is a RF device. Similar to the dry brush, but instead of using a dry brush, which could be invasive if you are like digging it too much, and I did use it too often in the beginning, like every day, and I noticed that my skin was irritated, so I changed it to use it every 2 to 3 days. But I mean, all in all, I did see really good results with the dry brush. However, if I had a chance, I would wanted to try an RF device for the belly, for the stretch marks, as well as the loose skin. Now the RF device is mostly for the face, right? You open it, you put gel, and you put it on your face so you can have the nice V shape, as well as any wrinkles on your eyes and all of that. But you know, it has red light therapy, and also it will help you to tighten up and boost the elastin and collagen production. So that's why I really wanted to try this. I have been trying it for 2.5 months. I'm going to update a video on how my result is on my current belly and a sagging armpit here. You will see it in another video. But yes, so those are the tools that I recommend and I used in my postpartum fitness journey. I wanted to know which one is the most helpful for you. Comment down below to let me know which one is the most helpful tools for you and see if you're also using it. But if you are wanting to heal your diastasis recti, I have a free guide that you can download. Take a look on checking on your diastasis, what are the next steps. And then yeah, I'll talk to you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.